Hello everyone, welcome to Mommy Baby Books. I'm Abby and let's get this video started. So I had no idea there would be a part 2 for an April book haul. I just seem to have acquired more books than I thought. So I have books from like Goodwill, a different thrift store we have where I live, and also some bargain books from Barnes & Noble. So I love bargain shopping for books. It's a lot of fun. It's fun to find some awesome books for some really awesome prices. So I'm going to start with what the books I got at Goodwill. The first one is Wonder by R.J. Palacio, I think. I've heard really good things about this book, and it's a hardcover, and I paid $2 for it, and it's like in perfect condition, which is really, really awesome. So like I said, I don't really know almost anything about this book. But as you've heard me say before, I prefer kind of going into books not really knowing what they're about. So that's the first one I got from Goodwill. And then this one just seemed interesting. This is called While We're Far Apart by Lynn Austin. It sounds like a World War II novel about a woman who has like either a boyfriend, love interest, husband, or someone who's on the front lines is what it sounds like. It's not very specific. So, but it sounds really interesting. I love historical fiction, so I'm really excited to get to this. I paid like $1 for this because I don't know about you guys, about your Goodwills, but where I live, paperbacks are $1 and hardcovers are $2. And then here's another one that just sounded interesting. This is, let me see if I can pronounce this correctly, Aurora Leah's Colors by Jeffrey Overstreet. And this sounds like a high fantasy novel about a girl who has a talent for crafting colors that enchant all who behold them. So that ought to be interesting. Like, she was found on the street and raised among criminals and everything. So it sounds really, really interesting. So I'm kind of eager to read it. And then I found this, and I'm not even sure if this is the first one or if it's even in a spin-off series. It's by L.J. Smith, so the author of the Vampire Diaries, but this is called Night World. It says #1, so this is the first in whatever this series this is, and I have no idea if it's a spin-off. Do I like need to read the Vampire Diaries first? I'm not sure, but it includes the 3 books: The Secret Vampire, Daughters of Darkness, and Spellbinder. I don't really like covers like these. This one's not in the best of shape, but I paid $1 for it, and I've read the back, and it seems interesting. So I'm kind of eager. I'm eager to get to all of these because all of these sound really good. So those are the ones I got from Goodwill, and now we have another thrift store here in town. Their books are a little more expensive than Goodwill, but still really good price. So first I have a hardcover copy of Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, and I really hate this place has really bad stickers. These are going to be really hard to get off. Please stop putting stickers on books. Why can't they do like a used bookstore does, is where they go like the first page and just very lightly in pencil they write the price so that you can erase it. That would be fabulous. But I've heard a lot of people say that Pride and Prejudice is usually their favorite Jane Austen novel, and I haven't read any Jane Austen. I want to get started on classics. I really need to do that. But I am eager to read it. And then I have World War Z, An Oral History of the Zombie War by Max Brooks. I really liked the movie. I don't know how the movie differs from the book, but I really enjoyed it, so I wanted to read the book as well. And I believe this is only the first in a series. I think there's actually several books. So I got that. Then I got Vanity Fair by William Makepeace Thackeray. Thackeray? R-A-Y at the end of it. I read the back of this, and it sounds really funny. Let's see here. I know it's about a woman who, without a lack of money and everything, uses her wit, charm, and considerable sex appeal to escape her drab destiny as a governess. So that ought to be interesting. So yeah, I think this might be the first classic this year I pick up. It's really, really big. Like, the book itself, not including the introduction or the ending part, is 680 pages, and the print is really, really tiny. So I'll see how that goes. And then the final one I got from there, this one sounded really interesting. Like I said, I love historical fiction. This one is called Washington and Caesar, Master and Slave, 2 heroes fighting for freedom but on opposite sides. So it is a work of fiction, but is based off of true things. George Washington did have a slave named Caesar, who I guess they named them for them. And I guess just some stuff ensues because the slaves supposedly fought alongside the revolutionists. But it says 2 heroes fighting for freedom but on opposite sides. So that'll be really interesting. I'm really, really excited to read this. And actually, I have to get these stupid stickers off. If anybody has any tips on getting these stickers off without like damaging them, please let me know. Okay, so that's from the other thrift store. Now I have some books from Barnes & Noble. Some bargain books. So I didn't have a copy of Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, so I got a copy, and I'm really excited to read it. I haven't actually read the original Frankenstein, and I really want to, so that ought to be interesting. Then I got, again, I love historical fiction, so The King's Curse by Philippa Gregory. This one just sounded interesting, although I think there's a certain order you need to read her books in. If you know, let me know down below, or like give me a link to something. I'm sure I can find it. But I'm really curious. I have 2 other books by her. I have The Other Boleyn Girl and The Virgin Lover, or The Virgin's Lover, I think. So I'm really excited to read it. Like I said, I really, really love historical fiction. And then I got this copy of The Story of King Arthur and His Knights by Howard Pyle. I don't know if he's the original author of King Arthur. But this includes The Story of King Arthur and His Knights and The Story of the Champions of the Round Table, which I have never read the original King Arthur, so I really, really want to. And then this next book, I was so excited to see it. It is The Silkworm, Book 2 from The Cuckoo's Calling by Robert Galbraith, aka J.K. Rowling. I was really excited to see this on their bargain table because I also got The Cuckoo's Calling off their bargain table, which is really awesome because these are like originally, $28 books, and I got them both for like $6, which is really awesome. So if you have a Barnes & Noble, my Barnes & Noble had both The Cuckoo's Calling and The Silkworm on their bargain tables. So if you have one near you, you might want to go pick it up because I'm really excited for really awesome. I'm pretty sure this is like a mystery, suspense, crime novel. Okay, yeah, so a crime novel. And this is the, the Cormoran Strike novels. So I'm really excited to get to it. But yeah, that's my book haul. Let's see here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more books. I'm pretty sure my husband might shoot me at some point. But like I said, I love bargain shopping, so I don't ever spend very much on books. Like, even when I go on Amazon and make sure they're on sale, I don't think I've ever paid full price for a book, which is totally awesome. Yeah, no, I even got Lady Midnight from Walmart, and they had it on sale from its original price. So I really love that. So I hope you guys enjoyed my book haul, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!